Well, welcome to the live in the love game because we are playing a love game at this moment. We're on day 5 already, and the 21 participants of this social media challenge have been working for 5 days or 4 days, and they're now working on their 5th day of workbooks about twin flame love. What is it? What does it have to do with you? And how can you make it more, make it better, sink deeper in it so that, you feel better and you attract your twin flame more easily to yourself. And as we will find out in this live later on, you'll also attract your abundance more easily in your life. If you go deeper into love, and in particular in twin flame love, which is divine love, which is the only kind of love that exists. But often we don't know that. That's the whole reason we have the love game, and we are on day 5. Now, I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can, actually. I was like, yeah, maybe we should have a microphone for these kinds of things. I will work that out in the future, but I hope it really works at this point, Anyway, for this live, I wanted to talk about the heart frequency of union. This divine love, that is twin flame love, is actually a specific kind of love. It's different. It stands out. It's set apart. That's why I coach it for people that come to me behind the social media screens. That's why I'm present on social media about this topic of twin flames in divine love, because it's different than what we think about love. And it is certainly so that when you are in that kind of love that is meant here, there's a certain frequency that you feel in the heart of hearts. And of course, that is the physical heart, but it's also the energetic heart. It's just the heart, where the heart, the core of who you are, resides. When you would close your eyes and feel yourself being loved. Where do you feel that the core of yourself is? Well, that is the place we call the heart. And of course, it is a certain frequency. The frequency of union is there when you are in that twin flame love, in that divine love. But what does that mean? The heart frequency of union. I have 3 points that say something about what the heck that means and how you can come in that, sink deeper in it and have the benefits of it. So, first point. The heart frequency of union can only be reached by doing the twin flame inner work. I've talked a lot about what the twin flame inner work is on my social media the last couple of years. But to give you some sort of a refreshed summary, twin flame inner work, well, it's not therapeutic. It's not because there's something wrong with you. It's not energy work per se. It's not weird, strange things about the floating around of, aliens, angels, ascended masters, or anything, or anyone. It's not about... Well, it is really not a lot of things that you would think. Maybe you go to the library and you find a book about work on yourself, become a better person or something. And twin flame inner work is not that. It's something else. And all these things can be valuable. They certainly can. Additionally to the twin flame inner work that is core. If you don't do the twin flame inner work, something specific, you're not progressing in this twin flame love, in divine love. You're simply doing what that book about loving yourself better from the library says, which is not about twin flame love. It can have value, but it's not the thing. The only way to go to the heart frequency of union is by doing the twin flame inner work. And that is, well, it all comes down to 4 steps. And I called walking through the 4 steps key. It's key that you do it and you just open the door with that key towards this twin flame love that it's all about. The 4 steps are about, well, detecting what's going on in your heart. What's going on? What do you feel? And the second step, I have 2 versions, actually secretly 4 versions of these 4 steps of the key tool, but they all come down to this. So detect what's going on. I'm upset because something is happening, and you need to specify that. I'm upset because my neighbor makes a lot of noise and that makes me feel unsafe. Just an example. Or like my twin flame walked away and it makes me feel abandoned. Whatever it is, you need to be precise. And whatever version of this key tool for twin flame inner work you follow, doesn't matter. You always are going to then, well, you're going to feel those feelings, important, but you're going to turn it around. Because feeling your feelings, always a good idea, because that's what they're for, and when you actually feel them, something else might happen, and you really want that, I promise you. But then, even then, twin flame inner work is something specific. It's only when you turn it around in that next step. You turn the emotion around to an inner feeling that is a heart quality. You turn what you are upset about in the world and in your twin flame and in your neighbor around to yourself. And you research what that gives you, if it is actually you that does it to yourself. And then it sounds differently and you need to answer that question like, yeah, did I do that? How did I do that? And you need to be genuine about that. And you'll always need to go to the last step, and that is just feel where this turnaround has brought you. And love yourself even more wherever it feels necessary. And you can close your eyes and just allow the love to come in, and you can also, in another version of key, proclaim yourself to be, I actually am already a person that is safe, that is standing behind herself. I just didn't realize it. And now I do, because I fully turned it around. Now, I didn't give you the steps exactly. If you want that, come to our Facebook group. There it is all explained to you. Go to my website. There's a blog about it. Go to my YouTube channel and put in the search bar of my YouTube channel itself, not of YouTube in general, K-A-Y, and you'll find the videos that I made about it. Come and ask me to do it together. I would love to help you in one-on-one sessions. That is absolutely what I'm here for. Also, of course, know that we're doing this twin flame inner work in the group year course that has opened its doors right now for you to come in. I opened the doors, you might have seen it on all my social media, approximately 1.5 weeks ago, and you can come in now and step into this year group that we have, and we're just going to do this inner work the correct way together. And it's very powerful, because when you do it in a group together, we all go deeper in twin flame love, in divine love, while doing this correct twin flame inner work. And the fact that you do it with more people actually makes it, there's like a leverage that we go just a lot deeper, because it is like a multiplied healing power. So that's for sure something you need to check out. You can go to my Instagram bio, click the link on there, and then a whole menu unfolds. Well, of all kinds of great options. Have a look around there. But one of the first buttons you will see listed there goes directly to the explanation of the group year course. It's called Twin Flame Abundance now, and check it out. So the heart frequency of union, what does it say? What is it? 2 is something that you need to keep up for sustainable union experience as twin flame. Yeah, you need to keep it up. The heart frequency of union. And the point is that means that you need to continue doing that inner work. There's no other option. The twin flame path, that is wonderful to have. It's really the ultimate experience. It's really living in heaven on earth, and that is not an undue statement. It is the exact truth, and it is totally reachable by you when you do the twin flame inner work correctly and arrive in the consciousness state of harmonious union that it's all about. That's the foundation of being with your true twin flame sustainably. And then continue doing the twin flame inner work, nevertheless, all the time. So there's not something like, well, okay, I will do a little bit of twin flame inner work, but only just for this afternoon, and then, tomorrow I'm done with it, and I just never want to do it again because, I'm just lazy. I just don't want it again tomorrow. I should be done with it tomorrow. This should have been the only afternoon that I will ever do it. And otherwise it's stupid and it's too expensive because it costs me my ego and I don't want that. And I would need to have coaching and it costs me money and I don't like that because then I will need to make money or someone to call it in. And I don't want that because I'm lazy and I just resist the world and myself and God. So, but I still want to have my twin flame because I have the right to it. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Not, that was sarcasm. So that's all fine and stuff, and we all go through moods like that now and then, no problem. That's you're human after all. I understand, but that's not how you get to your twin flame and get to keep them. Not at all. That's not how you get to union and get to keep it. Not at all. You'll really have to keep on doing the twin flame inner work, and not your odd afternoon, but continually, forever after. And it's beautiful. Every twin flame inner work you take, so to speak, every key exercise you take, and the energetic work that contributes to that central key 4-step inner work that I also wrote together with Divine Mother that helped me get clear on the key tool. We also have this energetic support of it. That is the 9-point energy system. Anyway, so it's beautiful to do. And if you can't feel the beauty of it and want to do it and want to invest in it and keep on investing it, well, then nothing can help you and nobody can help you. And you won't be with your twin flame forever after, because you want something that doesn't exist. When you do the twin flame inner work correctly, you'll experience that it reveals every time again more and more divine love. And perceived correctly, that is the most beautiful thing that there is in the universe. And you'll gladly give up other things for it. That's the right mentality. And there is no other union outside of that mentality. So that may be good to know. The heart frequency of union. What is there more to say about that to clarify twin flame love? That is divine love. 3. The heart frequency of union expresses itself in all aspects of life as abundance. So what does abundance mean? It means an overflow. When you reach the heart frequency of union through the twin flame inner work, you'll start to experience that you and your life, you're sort of a cup. And it starts to fill more and more with divine love. And when it is filled, that's an inner experience, you'll notice, you'll feel it, you'll feel very good, you'll feel better than ever, which is also not an undue statement. And then it will flow over the rim of that cup. And then, in very many life aspects, something starts to express that is true abundance, true overflow. You'll feel good in life areas such as your health, your wealth, your relationships, your housing situation, your money life, your food, well, whatever life aspect you find important, you'll start to feel that it starts to express there, the heart frequency of union, as true abundance. First, your cup will be filled. You will feel healed, for instance, in your food life. And then you will start to experience that, wow, now my body is full of the experience of good nutrition that really fits me. And now I can just play a little bit with it. Now I can just function so much better because I feel so nourished. Because I am nourished, right? And that is the abundance. And it will express in every life aspect. And because we are talking about the heart frequency of union, which is twin flame union, yes, you will attract your twin flame sitting next to you, standing next to you, while all this is starting to overflow from feeling good and just your ultimate expression. This is what your heart desires. And that's why this path is so attractive. How I teach it is that you would want to have this integrated, what we just talked about, all of it, in a lifestyle that is all about sinking deeper in the magic of life. And you can do that now with your twin flame. We live in a time in which that is possible, in which that is the point, in which that is the leading edge of the direction of where God or the divine or the universe or however you want to call it, because it doesn't matter how you call it, wants us to go, wants us to develop. So this is really the latest thing that is at the same time the foundational thing, the basic thing that everyone truly in their heart of hearts longs for and already always has longed for, because it's of course not new that we are twin flames. It just means that you are a soul, and on that invisible soul level you are actually two expressions that are complementary to each other, that make the same foundational choices at the same time, such as being on earth, foundational choice. And that's why this truth that comes with being a human in the invisible layer of yourself can also be lived in the flesh on earth. And that's possible right now. More and more will start to do it, but you'll have to do it with the 3 points that we now talked about. Otherwise, it will be a fake experience. It will be a struggling experience. It will be not with your true twin flame. It will be not opening the door of your abundance. Yeah. So that's why I'm here, to enlighten the path to where we make it real. And what we make real is the true thing. So I love that for you. Let's get some cards, because I brought, the Oracle of the Roses for a reason. I see a card. Which one did I see? Okay, well, then we take this. The Blessed One. Answer the calling. Leadership. Your own power. Presence for the soul. Let's get another one. Okay. Sub Rosa. Hidden under the mystery. Yeah, hidden under your, right under your eyes, but still hidden. Mysteries. Learning and teaching. So, this is your calling right now, to go after the heart frequency of union. And to be with your twin flame, and to live the abundance of it. And it is actually already present, just right in front of you. You just can't see it yet. That's why you need to do the inner work. To see it, and then live it, and then make it come true. And you'll learn it, and then also teach it. You'll pass it on, because that is what twin flames in union, in harmonious union, which is the consciousness state, it is all about. That's what they do. They come in it, and then, actually naturally, they start to share it. They start to desire to teach it. And you can call that your mission, the mission of your union. It's an important, some sort of unknown, secret pillar of twin flame work as well, that I love teaching. How it works with mission. That is absolutely one of my specialties as well. And it is also having a lot of attention in the Twin Flame Abundance Now year group course that opened its door now, so that you can come in, be part of the group, and make it all come true for yourself. Because that's what the 9 people that will be part of this group program will do. They will make it come true. Alright, so let's look into the Oracle of Transformation, because, well, let's get these two. We can get a grasp on if there is a mythology, a mythological story or something that can help us with what we just talked about. Let's have a look. What we got. Snow White and her animal friends. I translated that out of the Dutch. You give peace and trust. All right. Well, when you are in the heart frequency of union, you will give peace and trust, and you just exude that from the heart. That's actually exactly what we were talking about, because we were talking about your mission. And that means that you are coming in the consciousness state of harmonious twin flame union. That's the foundation of it all, and that's a true moment that really happens. It's very precise. I can always tell when my students come in this consciousness state, I can tell it like on the second when it happens for them, because it's the only concrete and precise thing that happens for you when you do the correct twin flame inner work on your twin flame journey. And that's the thing you need. It is accessible by coming into my coaching. This is what you will exude: peace, rest, trust, And that's then also what you'll attract. That's the harmony. And that is also, you start to exude it. So that's the mission. Just by exuding it from the heart, you are already, like, let's say, working in your mission. But many people will experience that while they are busy doing things, while simply exuding it from the heart, they at a certain point want to be supported. And you can do that by, for instance, building a mission business. Just because business structures are exactly what you need, what you can use so very well to structure your, well, exuding of power and trust and harmony. Let's look at the other card. There is, I translated out of the Dutch for you on the fly, there is right now for you a change in your story. A change in the mythology. The story is taking another turn. The unexpected, a change that you did not see coming. That's what's going on. That's why you watch this video, because something is happening. You will step into the group year course, Twin Flame Abundance now. And that's how you guarantee yourself that you will make it come true, for instance. Something will happen for you because it's activated because you watched this video. It's twin flame related. Maybe you will just feel that heart frequency of union that we're talking about. And it blows you away because it's made out of divine love. And something else presents itself as an option for you, and you feel you are going to take it because it just suddenly fits. And it was not before that it fitted so well for you, but right now it fits for you. That's what this card indicates. Don't you just like they have this albino girl and her albino ferret? They're also different, you know, the albino people, they have different coloring. They stand out. It's different. Unexpected. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, so that feels fully rounded with that card, with that message. So I hope to see you soon and hear from you. Yeah, love how fully rounded this message feels. Thank you for watching, and let's communicate soon. Love from Petra.